awesome. When you're going down, it feels just like you're actually dropping levels. It is virtual reality.
As you put the mask on, the mirror appears, and you look into the mirror and you see in your own face it's Batman. So that's when you like really feel it.
I felt powerful, I felt strong. It was cool to have like the belt on and to just like grab your stuff and throw it.
That was a lot of fun.
Closest thing that you could possibly get to being Batman.
Seeing like the I'm Batman, it's pretty cool.
It is beautiful. Oh man, the graphics on that, you are Batman.
You feel like you're transported someplace else. It's very cool.
It was intense, being able to do different things with his hands and take different gadgets.
Being able to look all around and use his gadgets, it really feels like you're Batman.
Absolutely incredible.
It was amazing.
It felt so real. Awesome. Oh my God.
Amazing. I want it. This is the future.
Be the Batman.
Be the Batman.
Be the Batman.
This is Pod 309-1659, broadcasting on all frequencies. If there are any other survivors out there, let me know.
I'm so glad you're awake. I've been rather bored without you. You know what I'm like. I start to get a little existential when I don't have someone to care for. Take your time. I think you're going to have a big day ahead of you.
How long have we been on this planet now?
385 days.
Where's Laika got to?
Why don't you try calling it?
Laika!
That beast is up in its hole, hiding from shame, I'd imagine. I'm afraid we have some work to do before you can play with your pet. Best you take a look around. Ah, the wicks. Yes, our power problem is affecting this too. We won't be able to fix much if we can't lift heavy objects. You see here, the water turbine's clogged. That's the cause of the power outage. All that roughhouse dinosaur play, it must have tipped these barrels into the water. Excellent, we have power. But I can see now that the circuits need repairing too. Oh, wonderful. I can actually help you with that. Why don't you shoot some hoops? Look at the state of this thing. To think we've spent so long trying to keep dinosaurs out of our camp, and now we've gone and let one in. Let's fix the scarecrow. It's going to need 2 arms, a head, and a hat to be useful. The multi-tool will fix this up in no time. Very good. Amazing. Trapped by a big piece of mess. What a shame.
Come on, Laika. Don't worry about Higgs. I just gotta work on your training so he doesn't blow a fuse.
Oh, there it is. Get it to drop that ball before it destroys the thing. It's not like we can buy another one.
Release.
Now, big test. Can it remember how to play hide and seek? Head over to the tree there and start the game. Come along.
Ready or not, here I come.
Warmer and warmer. What has it got there? That is a Higgs unit. Get your pet away from him before some serious damage is done. There's precious data in there. We should scan it immediately, Robin.
Precious information, eh?
Here. We don't just blow into the camp. Your friend must have brought him here. There are teeth marks on the panels.
These guys built a whole landing site. If our crew are out there, that's where they'd start the colony. These Higgs units can tell us where they are. There must be more. Let's find them.
Captain's log. Stardate 2016.165. Starship USS Aegis is preparing for her maiden voyage. We've gathered some of the most decorated officers in the Federation to test her limits and to prove her place among Starfleet's finest ships. We're en route to a secret testing facility and are proceeding to our destination at maximum warp.
This is amazing!
Wow! Absolutely astonishing.
When I walked in, I really wasn't sure what I was actually walking into. This is very cool. If I could have imagined what I would have wanted the Star Trek VR game to be, this is it! This is what we've been waiting for.
Holy crap, this is amazing.
I mean, it really is breathtaking. That was an extraordinary experience to be fully encompassed in a world.
Whoa, not into that. You're interacting with each other and you're talking to each other and you're taking orders from the captain and I mean, it's really cool.
So there's captain, helm, piloting the ship, tactical, and the engineer routing power and charging warp coils.
I'm feeling pressure already. I'm feeling nervous now.
All right, shields up.
Prepare warp, take us out.
Yes, Captain.
Co-op gameplay is not new. I mean, you know, we can play games with our friends, but there's something different about being in a shared virtual environment.
Hearing who you're playing with, you can look over and see the person and see them doing their job and talk to them.
The team does not succeed unless everybody does their job well.
Ship decloaking, activating shields.
Okay, shields up.
Shields up.
I really did not want to lower the shields while we were under attack. I was very impressed by LeVar playing that game today. He really had the language of Star Trek down.
And they are transporting, Captain.
It's like, yes, it just makes you push the buttons.
I will say I nailed being the engineer.
That doesn't sound good.
It's a Klingon. Red alert.
Preparing to warp.
We're under attack. We have been waiting in anticipation for so long for the technology of virtual reality to catch up with where we imagine we should be and where we all want to go. Line us up for warp, please.
We have full power.
Ensign, as soon as you can get us the hell out of here, I'd be most grateful.
This was really incredible.
Hull is down to 20%. Come on, y'all.
Punch it.
As soon as you can. Here we go.
Woohoo!
It's your own Star Trek experience in a virtual world where you can hang out with whoever you want. And that's a pretty good deal.
Be careful. They'll be looking for you.
Daddy's coming. We need to go. We need to go now.
What the fuck are you?
Shut up and listen if you want to stay alive. Ethan, you gotta get out of that house.
Now, I've seen everything. What the fuck? What is that?
What the fuck are you talking about? They're dead. They're all dead.
This house has seen more than you can imagine, and it knows.
No, leave me alone!
Wait!
Ethan, don't lose it. It's important.
Family.
Welcome, pilot. Begin systems check. Navigation systems online. Rockets online. Engines online. Magnetic catapult initialized.
Hold on tight, we're ready to deploy.
Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Listen up. This is Lieutenant Kavik. Escort missions are pretty routine, so let's use the time wisely and brush up on your flight skills. Activate boosters and group at the waypoint.
Esme 3 Tower, this is Convoy Hawk 6 Heavy. Do you copy? Esme 3 Tower, this is Convoy Hawk 6 Heavy. Do you read?
Where are you going, pilot?
No response from Esme 3 Tower. Hold bearing and continue approach pattern.
I don't like this. Something's up. Stay close. Negative. Now hold them off, you head for our last carrier. See you in the next life.
This is the largest open world VR experience to date, so that's gotta be a pretty daunting task, but like with Skyrim, it's the entire game, right?
Yes, it's the entire game, from beginning to end.
What else has been reimagined for VR in this game?
So VATS is a big thing. We've sort of redesigned how VATS is going to work in VR. In Fallout 4, you queue up your shots, and then a playback camera plays, which shows all the carnage. But that takes camera movement away from the player, and that sort of thing can make you feel pretty uncomfortable in VR. So what we do instead is we slow down time, and then the player can teleport around or look around in real time. I don't know, I keep saying it's like your Quicksilver from X-Men. One of the first things I did is there's a bunch of ghouls running at you, and right as a ghoul lunged at me, I turned on VATS, I shot him in the arm, I warped behind him, shot him in the leg, and then I turned off VATS and I just watched him fall to the ground, and I was like, I want to play the entire game like this.
What else has changed about combat? I'm specifically pretty curious about the power armor.
We've reworked the power armor HUD, so when you get in the power armor, you can actually sort of tell where it would be in the helmet if you had the helmet on, which was pretty cool to be able to do. It felt more realistic, more immersive. When you turn on the power armor Pip-Boy, it's right there, and aside from that, we actually scale the player up when they're in the power armor, so you feel more powerful. And combat in general, we're supporting using melee weapons, and assuming you don't have anybody around you, you can swing that bat around and tear people apart. It's great.
What about settlements? We saw some of that in the video, and I think we touched on that a little bit. Let's talk about how it feels to be building your settlements in the game and how that is going to work now.
So workshop mode, again, we're attaching the menus to the controllers, and so you can rotate through the items that you're going to build in your settlement, and then you can use the other one to rotate and point where something's going to go. And you can also scrap items using the right controller. So you can go into Sanctuary and sort of spin around, and you have sort of a scrapping laser, and you can scrap everything.
Let's go.
Bravo team, do you copy? Over. And the military are no longer our allies. They want you dead. If you stay alive long enough, we might just find out why. Show them what Bravo team is made of. Good luck, Bravo team.